All right, so you're done with the pre-approval process. Like, here's the next step you gotta do to buy a house. If you haven't like chosen a real estate agent yet, you gotta find like a good one, and you just gotta see a bunch of houses at a time. You gotta see like 5 houses over in like Duluth, you know, and then like 5 houses over in another city like Swanee, like, and some more houses over in Tequila, and then figure out, okay, this is how much I get in like this city, you know what I'm saying? And then once you understand the market, then you can narrow it down to like where you want to stay, depending on the location, like the schools, like how close it is to the highway, like the lot size, the condition, upgrades of the house. It's gonna depend on like how much you get for the house, like how much the house costs. So see a bunch of houses, and then once you understand the market, then you'll feel it takes you about like 10 to 30 houses for you to understand the market. After that, you can submit an offer, and once you get an offer, then you can do your inspections, appraisals, all that stuff to close on the house. So the next step is to find a real estate agent, look at a bunch of houses, understand the market, figure out where you want to stay, and then like put an offer in, and then close on the house. And it's okay, like it's gonna change, like some of your criteria is gonna change over time. You might figure out that, okay, I'd rather have a long driveway than like a small driveway because you're gonna have a lot of people over, or you have a big family, you know. So, or you figure out that like I'd rather travel like 30 minutes more to stay closer to the school district in this location because like work is over here, or you know, you want to stay closer to your parents because they're gonna provide like free daycare for your kids or some shit, you know. Like everything changes, but like the way to get there is just to see a bunch of houses and like envision like the flow of your lifestyle in the house, you know. So like meaning like, so vision like when you park your car, walk into the house, like do your daily tasks, like cook, like hang out, and you know, if you have a dog, like how you're gonna walk your dog or like let your dog out, and just flow, you know, like all the way up to like when you sleep, figure out, okay, like I prefer this flow better than like this flow, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. When you're looking at a house, it's important now, since inventory is low, to focus on the layout, you know what I'm saying? Like all the paint, the flooring, and some of the walls can be changed, you know, but the layout, the flow of the house is the most important thing, like when you're buying a house right now, because if it's priced really well and like ready to go, I mean, you're gonna have multiple offers. So if you open up your search and be willing to buy houses that might need some work in the future, like small cosmetic stuff, and you might have a better chance of like finding that house like this year. Just really understanding the market, like doing, like a good agent will show you as many houses as you want. If you have a bad agent, like one of the signs is that they don't want to show you any houses, or they're not helping you find houses, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not sending you anything. So like look as many houses as you can, and like figure out, like, I mean, sometimes it takes like driving to that spot like a few times and like looking at the house a few times before you actually understand, okay, this is the house that we need to go after, you know. But like it's a good idea to like go to the house like during the day, and then also like at night, say on the weekends too, to kind of see like how the neighbors are.
Also, if you could maybe just sometimes
keep it down,
how their environment is in that neighborhood, because like, I mean, you might not know, like maybe you go at night and they have a party house next door that you didn't know. You don't want to move into that. Just really like figure out like the flow, you know, like how it's gonna feel like to live there. So it's understanding the market, you know what I'm saying?